A little too much, maybe. No, this'll curse the bulls. Although I like the idea of me fighting against the packs. Terror extended. I think the original was okay. That's all next World Order, World 3, Hopester, Hacker's Pride. These are all from actual Cyber Sleuth. Let's stay with Hacker's Memory. Yo! Is Tamers worth watching, boss? Digimon Tamers? Is that the one with Growlmon and Renamon? That one's actually pretty good. That one's not good. Oh, that one's not bad, my bad. Sorry, too early for me, Weebmaro. Also, what are you doing up? I did not expect to see you at this hour. I've been going through, speaking of Tamers, I've been going through the, what do you call it? Time Changer game, and I finally got a War Growlmon, and he fucking rips ass. He just murders anything in his wake. He's got his like specialty attack is Atomic Blaster, which is just titty laser. He just opens up two things where his tits are and just fires them and just murders anything in his wake. The true Gravuarmon experience. Good morning. A damn early stream? Yeah, we very early. Perhaps too early. I'm not even awake right now. If you're seeing this, I'm just AI generated. I got up at 6 this morning, 6:15. Went to go line up, and I thought I was gonna get there early because I got there a little bit earlier than normal, and still like 15 people in front of me. I was like, when did you guys get here? Did they ever leave is the real question, I guess. Yeah, basically hyper beam all the enemies because he can't attack afterward. He gets like what they said, like thrown off balance or something, and so he just is useless the next turn. But damn, when that move works, it works. Murdered a Sharkmon with that bad boy. I usually don't stream my unboxings. I don't know. I don't think people would be interested, but I've gotten the question pretty often, enough to the point where I'm like, maybe I should. So here we are. Also in the background, I think for Digimon, so got the window open. Just want to get the nice little breeze going while I can. What's my personal chase card? I would love to pull a 2-star Mastamon so that I can, I can just cure famine. I just I want to buy a small island with 2-star Mastamon. I want to purchase a yacht. I want to create my own AI company using the startup funds thanks to a 2-star Mastamon. More seriously, I want... when I took a look at the prices at the card shop, the regular Jesmon, the SR is 800 yen. Not bad. But the alt art is 4,800 yen. So they just slap a 4 in front of it and said, we'll call it a day. I was like, that's a little too expensive for my taste. So we are here hoping to pull some. I thought you were camping at Shaka Shaka. Nah, not me. I'm not a camper. There are some campers though. They get out of there. There's some shops that like do like a really quick single sale at midnight, and I think a lot of folks go to that and they like chill and hang out in Akihabara in line at Shaka Shaka until the morning. So yeah. I just want one of each of the Hoodier members' alt arts. Yeah, I love the alt arts for this set. The level 3s, the Wormmon, the Gotsumon, etc., etc. Those look good as well. I actually, unbeknownst to folks here, I actually just got 4 of each because they were really cheap. So, do you sell your views do you sell your pulls to viewers? I do not. These are for me. Damn. So, unless I pull a 2-star Master and the price is right, then I could be swayed. I want the Yugioh SP. He's just him. You're kind of right. Justimon fans, rejoice. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wait, I'm in Japan? I was stationed in Camp Fuji. Oh, that's It's not. Is it called Camp Fuji? I don't know. Maybe that's what it's called internally. But yeah, there's a base in Yokohama, and then there's another base like super far west of that, like southwest of Tokyo. I forget what it's called though. I've heard of it. A friend of mine asked me if I wanted to go shopping on the base there, the commission or the commissary. I was like, it's actually not a bad idea. I was a station, damn. Not anymore though. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. The 2-star. I will draw a 2-star Mastamon for 200 yen. How about that? Alright, so we've got 4 boxes to get through here, and after this, I've got to go on a nice, casual, leisurely walk to get some exercise in. Even though I've basically worked out yesterday, but I need the cardio. So we're gonna try to get to these as fast as we can, and yeah, pray for the Mastamon. Pray, that's all we want. We want a Mastamon and maybe a Jessamon Altart. Good morning from the East Coast NY. Enjoy. I'm sure NY, you guys have had your the official release is next week for Hacker Slumber in the States. So I'm assuming everyone got their shit like 2 weeks ago, because stores in America just break release date like they just use it as the shit. They don't even like use it as a guideline. They just ignore it. All right, here we go. But shout out to the NY guys. I got to visit there once a couple years ago. I'd love to go back though. So yeah, these have they have a box topper that has some of the Time Stranger stuff in it. Looks like they're slowly releasing Time Stranger promos through lots of means. So whoa, very scary. Like you see the Mervamon here. I think there's like a Titamon. There's a Mercurymon, and they've got some of the Tamers. This is we're getting a lot of those Time Stranger cards through promos, and I'm kind of worried about the actual set itself. Like, am I gonna need all these promos in like the future? Should I be like going ham on these? Nice, got the Gotsumon, not bad. And then underneath him is the, as you would expect, Jobber Boss number 1 Titamon. Spoilers, by the way. Got my trash bag to the left to just drop all the empty packs in. We'll keep that over here for now. And then we've got 24 packs to get through. Ooh, boy. Release date is not even a suggestion, man. They just ignore that entirely. Alright, let's see here. How do we do this? Do 6 at a time? 6 at a time, right? Yeah, that's 6 and 6, I think. Sorry, it's so early. I'm already bad at math because I'm a card game player, but it's so early that just I can't be bothered to numbers. I'm sorry. We hit him with one of these right here. Oh shit. Apparently Bandai ignored the release date too. Wait, what? How did they? I got my stuff on time and I didn't see any card jumps selling early. What do you mean? Bandai ignored their own release date. This is the most terrifying part of the entire experience, where you just kind of like feel the pack and hope that there's nothing there. There's no cards, and then you just kind of cut like a madman, assuming that you didn't just cut like an SR in half or a secret rare in half. You better have sleeves on hand. Yeah. I've got like an entire... I'll show you. Hold on. You're so right, though. Sleeves on hand. All right. Like half of NA is delayed a week? Really? How did that happen? I've seen people unboxing and showing off cards already. Oh, these new option cards are so good in the CS decks. What makes it even scarier, in my opinion, is the fact that decks like Eaters have full access to all of these without the color restrictions. That is insane. When you have a control deck that just has general access to like low cost removal, deletion, de-digivolve, etc., terrifying. All the Appmon stuff. I'm really interested in like slotting in a couple of the new Appmon cards in some of the older Appmon decks. Like there's a link now that's just Sec +1. That's so good. And considering all the Appmon cards already have a what do you call it? All the Atmon cards. Sorry, I'm trying to like colors and words at the same time, and it's not easy. All the Atmon cards are like, they already have like really high DPs. You typically don't have to worry about checking security, so yeah. Speaking of Atmon cards, I love little things like this, like when there's a story to be told. Drakmon, Sangomon. Yeah, reboot and blocker for a turn just on Link. Some of the new Link effects are getting kind of crazy. Ah, yes. Mastimon support. Hey, speaking of Eden and the Eater's deck, that's kind of nice. The Legion is really good. Like, really good. This new card, whew. Just like replenish itself, delete stuff, become a menace all turns. I don't know what this guy is for. Is there actually like a Gekomon in the story that just has like some importance? Because looking at the cards, he doesn't really fit in anywhere. And looking at like the CS trade in general, I'm just like, where does this guy go? Damn, what a ghost pack. Hey, that's my boy. Huckmon, I need you. Here to bless the pools, praise be. On Europe, we have 2 slots for secrets and alt arts per deck box. On Japan, how many slots are there per deck? Saying it's less cards low. Sorry, I don't quite understand the question, Gato. I think that in a box you can have 1 alt art or secret rare. Is there a chance for 2? I think there might be a chance for 2. Someone who actually knows the numbers better than I do, please let me know. But I think it's also different based on EX sets and regular sets, right? Whew! More scary options. Royal Base. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped for this deck. I need to actually get the promo, or like the rest of the promo Royal Base cards. I don't have enough of them yet. Volcano Palm. Young Yugioh in his InSync era. Oh man, Belfa X. Looks pretty good though, damn. Fella looks like he's just rainbowed out. That's crazy. Not bad at all. The art looks good, but am I a Belfa player? Not really. We'll put all the good stuff here. Chase card doesn't count as a hit. What does that mean? Does it? Yeah, the new bits. Man, I'm actually gonna build the Eater's deck. Outside of Jesmon, that might be my deck of choice for this set. Considering I'm not really a Royal Knights player, I'd like to try some other type of control. I've been playing Bagura the past, I don't know, 3 weeks at this point, 4 weeks. So I think Eaters might be the move afterward. Let's go, Gonku. Oh, alt arts take up a rare slot? Oh, that's kind of nice. Wow. Good morning, folks. Yeah, for the folks in Asia, I'm so sorry. And also, why are you awake at this hour? Unless you have families and are contributing members of society. In that case, I give you a pass. All right, the Net Cafe Hoodier. In English, is it also Hoodier or is it actually Hootie? I don't know how to actually pronounce it. Oh, no. Royal Knight support. Yuckers. Not even once. I'm still just flabbergasted at the support for Royal Knights in this set. Hootie? So there's no Hoodier? It's okay. That's just a French-Japanese thing. Oh, wait a second. I still have 6 packs over here. I'm tripping. Hee hee. I pronounce it like hoodie. Never played Cyber Sleuth. I played Cyber Sleuth. Wasn't a fan. Not gonna lie. Not gonna shield for the stream. Was not a fan of Cyber Sleuth. Time Stranger though? That's a different story. That's a very different story. Time Stranger is the kind of game where I can just like pick it up and I look at the clock and it's like 4 and I look at the clock again after I play for a bit and it's 9. I'm like, what happened? Where did the time go? I finally got to my ultimates last night and been going ham on those. I finally got to the point where I've actually wanted to de-digivolve Digimon. Just because like the stats, like to get to an ultimate are sometimes kind of wild. You need some crazy stats to get like to evolve into some of the ultimates. So, all right, all this guy and then just like get the stat boost and then go back up. I don't know. Decided to play Lucemon for the upcoming regionals. So wish me luck. Yeah, Lucemon, very surprising. Slow starter deck in terms of its like actual like playstyle, but also in terms of results as well. Wait till you guys see this week's meta report. It's pretty shocking, actually. Zaxxon and oh man, more Appmons though. I'm not super interested in Poseidon, but I'm really interested in the cards that are included for his line because I think they're like splashable in some of the other Appmon decks. Soon, we've been slowly but secretly getting Edamon and Sukamon support, and this is just yet another card to slot into the new Edamon Sukamon deck. As soon as they print that new Metal Edamon, I'm in there. I'm in there. We got EX9 with some more Sukamon cards. We've got BT23 with more Edamon cards. I'm just waiting at this point. I'm like, I can see it coming. It's on the horizon. Ultimates is in level 5s, level 6s. Also, level 5s. And Time Stranger, I'm not speedrunning that game at all. I'm just definitely enjoying my time there. Ooh, yeah, this is the +1 link I was talking about before. It's a little costly at 3, but you've got cards at like end of turn you can just link for free, so it's really good. You can circumvent that soon. Edamon is 1 card away from being broken. Give me that card. I need it. Kind of interested in building Zaxxon. I think that if you like treat Zaxxon as a control style deck, it's not that great. But if you treat Zaxxon as just like a regular CS deck and then just like utilize the CS engine, so to speak, with the Zaxxon cards, I think it actually kind of slaps. Who are your main 3 in Time Stranger? I don't have a main 3. I have a main 6. I actually use all 6 slots. Right now I have my starter was the Demi-Devimon, and right now I have a Vandamon, or Myotismon in English. And he is whooping ass. I've got Myotismon, I've got a Sukamon, I've got a Starmon, who I'm trying to make into a Mamemon. I've got, for obvious reasons, right? Oh, what up, Necromon? I've got, let's see, who else? Starmon, Wargrowlmon, Kabuterimon, Sukamon I mentioned. Sukamon is like my status dealer. He like debuffs and like spreads nastiness and poop all over the opponent's side of the board. I've got a Mega Seadramon. He just evolved last night. My Seadramon was going too crazy. He just hits so damn hard. And then I've got one more. Who is it? Is it just a regular Greymon? I think it's regular Greymon. I swapped him out recently though, just because there's like so many data types in the area that I'm in. Who did I swap him out for? I can't remember, but without the swap, it's regularly just Greymon. That way I have 2 datas, 2 viruses, and 2 vaccines. Which direction would you go with Greymon? I'm hoping to just make a metal Greymon, but we'll see. I mean, I could be swayed by the dark side. Seadramon's base. He hits so effing hard. It's just hard to like not have him on the squad, you know? Liberator support. Ankylomon, Hoodier nastiness. I don't know what this guy is for. I thought that like, I guess it's for Yuko Kamoshiro's line, but I was kind of hoping more for the Geogreymon. Kabuterimon, and damn! Found it! Shit, okay. I did not expect to get a single Hoodimon, or Hoodiemon in Japanese. I was I'm pleasantly surprised. I did not expect to get any good like secret rares. I was expecting just like doo-doo butt whack tamer alt arts. That was it. Not bad. That's actually a big dub. Because this card is only gonna go up in price. Who Digimon really out here? Medical Gallantmon? Medical? Damn. He's like Mario, right? Becomes a plumber. Gets his PhD in saving the world. Medical Gallantmon? Damn. He just comes with the lab coat. Dang. The loop is starting. It might start. I thought about building the Digimon stuff, so I told you guys before that I got the, what do you call it? I got all of the alt arts. I basically bought a full set of all of these at the store because they were really cheap. I was like, why not? And I did it for the last set and I actually liked the CS deck. Let's see here. What's this? Dynasmon. Royal Knights. Kids, don't ever touch Royal Knights. That's where the sun doesn't shine. It's where the shadows touch. The sun doesn't ever go there. Alright, let me see. Although, who knows? I think making Royal Knights players have to make some tough choices, I guess, is a good thing. But at the same time, the deck just has really good options no matter, you know, which direction you look at this point. Left, right, and center are all good cards. Whew, Volcano Palm. I'm trying to get as many of these as I possibly can. I feel like these cards, despite the fact that they're common, are going to be so useful going forward. Although the delay effect does require CS Digimon, which is kind of tough. So there's that. Matadormon. Yeah, I took a look at some of the undead stuff for CS. I wonder how useful it is. You need the ground Dracomons, right? Although I will say, this is the second Matadormon the game has ever printed, so second or third. Actually looks pretty good. Geograze in the yellow pile? Nuh-uh. Them colors wrong, brother. This is the mixed color pile. So my organization is basically by color, and SRs and everything else goes in a separate stack. And then from there, I just sort them out later. I just take all 4 ofs, and then everything else I just like give back to the card shop, essentially. Like, hey, do you guys want these? Because I don't. Medical Gallantmon got a PhD in whooping ass. Yeah, I believe that. I've seen what his other degrees have gifted him, and I 100% believe that. Although it is kind of nice to start to see decks that have ways that can like warp. So even if you like lose some memory on playing a level 3 and Medieval Gallantmon just snipes the shit out of him, you can play another one, warp, and usually you can attack it in some way. Waymon. This card's actually not bad just for Aqua stuff. It's like Decode, essentially, but you get on the card in here. The only issue is you don't get to slot anything from this card, the Whalemon. But otherwise, like, just good recursion. Like, Decode without any strings attached. Like, Decode Plus, if you will. So you count mixes his own pile. Yeah, I have, basically, the way I organize all of my cards is by color, and then after color, it comes level, and then after level, it goes DP. And because mixed color is, like, it would just be too hard to sort, and I don't want to have to, like, think about, oh, what's the first color in like, a dual color card to, like, put it in a certain place. I just put all my mixed color cards in one area, so... Like, I've got... The issue is, they printed a lot of them. There's so many mixed color cards at this point in the game. Like, I think we started to get them around, like, BT23. And even now, there's just so many. Like, I actually have 2 boxes for them. One for level 6s and Tamers and Options. And one for level 5s and below. I need Eater Bits. I think I'm actually going to make the Eater deck. That might be my secondary deck. I'll probably build the second CS deck, and then I'll buff up the old CS deck, but I think that the two decks I might focus on are going to be Jesmon and Eaters. That's a good little mix, right? What's up, K? Shortest name. Oh, man. Stop giving me Royal Knights cards. I don't want these. Cool, though. Not bad. Magnamon. I do not want Royal Knights. I do not want them. Eaters is funny. You say that until they start dropping option cards. You're like, hold on. Am I the butt of the joke? Yo, good morning, good morning, good morning. We waddling. More options. Yes, yes. I'm trying to sec -1 and don't use any evolve or attack effects for a turn. Beautiful. More undead support. This is a pretty good option. Big Bang Punch, I think it's called in English. Oh yeah, you already know what time it is. Hoodiemon Lupin. Whoa! Got an extra player on the field. Hold on, let me see. I'm sorting by archetype, except for Appmon. Sorting by archetype, I think, is pretty good. That's also, I think, like the second most common way I've seen people put their cards together. For me, I just don't have to think about like, oh, like which box is this archetype in? It's just like I know the boxes by color because I have like a little sticker on them, so it just becomes really easy to just go through my stuff quickly. Hey, that's actually a Royal Knight that I wanted. Not bad at all. I mean, before I sleeve this bad boy up. Not bad. Damn. The colors and the foiling go crazy on the new cards. Kinda nasty. I saw this Examon card, I'm like, it's crazy they printed this. It's actually insane they printed that bad boy. Alright, so that's 3 down. So we've got 1 secret rare and 2 SRs at this point. Pretty good first box, TBH. Pretty good. I can't really complain about that unless I'm really being a hard ass and I just say give me a Masty immediately. Let me see. Some Garuda action. Yes, the Sistermon training gym. Oh, I didn't realize. Is the artwork for this one and the English version different? Hold on a second. 23. Is it completely different artwork? Damn, why are they so committed? It's such a weird choice. They're so committed to this. This is the English version? Yeah, wow, that's the English version, and then the Japanese version is here. Whoa, that's so weird. So the English version is them fighting, and the Japanese version is them already beat up. Sorry, Agumon. Sorry, Gabumon. You guys gotta hold that. That's crazy. Hey, Violet, what's up? Ghosts. A little Liberator support in the mix. I'm kind of excited for the Medusamon support. I think of all the Liberator decks right now, outside of Zafagamon, Medusamon is the one I'm most interested in. So as soon as she gets her support, more than just like a single level 3 from this set, I think I go in on that deck. Hi, East. Good luck with your pulls. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's pray. We've already got a pretty decent first box, so let's see if we can get the blessings going into the next, what, 3? Oh, hey! Now this is a cool guy, Justimon. I got beat up by Justimon like a week ago. One of the guys already has all the new promos from the Tamer battles and just slotted it in and whooped my ass. I was like, oh, this is painful. So you're not affected by effects at all, huh? And you're just doing whatever you want on the board? Got it. Alright, that's cool. Guess I'll just die then. Is the next set Liberator or Time Stranger or the reprint set? The next... So, as far as I understand, the release schedule is, I think, in December, we'll get the... Sakuyamon Advanced deck, which will include the new dual color cards, I think that's what they said. And then in January will be Time Stranger. And then I think after that is going to be the Liberator set EX11. So Honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. I feel like recently the release schedule's been kind of crazy for the game. Like, it feels like the last, like, 3 or 4 months straight they've had product. So, to see them have, like, a break for December is kind of nice. Amethyst Mandala is the name. Yeah, Amethyst Mandala is the name of the Sakuyamon Advanced deck. So, that'll be interesting. I want to see how they deal with the dual cards. Any big hits yet? We hit a secret rare. We actually got the Hoodimon. So that's not bad. Again, our chase card is Jessamon Alt Art or Mastimon 2-star. More realistically, Jessamon Alt Art, but if I get a Mastimon 2-star, then I just get all the Jessamon Alt Arts I want. See how I did that? It's so weird seeing censored Sistermon yells or Noir CL. Why would they censor guns but not even... I don't know. That's a weird one to me. I guess maybe like they don't want to mix church and the gun, or the church and guns, but who knows, man? Who knows? I'm sure there's a reason. Maybe at this point they're just like, you know what? We don't care anymore, but we've committed to the bid in the past, so we'll just keep it up. Hey, Faye. Bees. Bees. I didn't know that Royal Base was a set or like a thing before Liberator. I thought Royal Base came directly from Liberator, and someone's like, no, it's been around for much longer. I'm like, what? Like, skipping the whole like phase of Digimon early in my life has really made it like every new set a surprise. Royal Base, absolutely correct. Yugioh Gray. Yes, Eater Legion. Wait, if you're Legion, what are you? Oh, this is Eater Eden, not Legion. Yeah, this is Eden. Wow. I'll never read. I'll never. Hey, look at that. Ryuji? Let me see. We sleep this bad. He's SR. Wow, I didn't know that he's an SR as well. Damn. Let's see. He gives reboot blocker, can't be DP minus for a turn. It's so strange that his own play effect is only for Hoodimon. Huh. And when he's rested, if this tamer... Whenever one of your Hoodimon or Hoodie Digimon rest, you can rest his tamer and then play... Oh, an option card. Oh, that makes it weird for Justimon, doesn't it? That makes it really weird, because then you're kind of forced to run a Justimon line with all Hoodimon cards. Although it's not bad, right? Justimon was already hard up for support. They only have, what, 4 Monodramon in the game, and one of them is not even black, is red. So I guess it's actually not that bad. Maybe it just slots in perfectly fine. We'll see, though. We'll see. Gotta find that Justimon guy who beat my ass a couple weeks ago. I did get Jessamon Alt Art and Hoodie V1. Uh-oh, hold on. Pray. More bits. Yeah, I was a little underwhelmed by some of the bird stuff as well. I really thought that with Gerudo X getting hit, that they were like, okay, like we've got bird stuff coming. In this set, I was like, I'm a little underwhelmed at the support they got. It seems a little bit more focused on the Hoodimon stuff. So if you're like trying to build a Hoodie deck with birds, then you're probably in a good spot. Nice. Sistermon, need these. All the Jessamon stuff, absolutely necessary. Let's pray that we have an altar somewhere in here. It'd be nice. Oh. They call him the tank top, man. I always wish I looked good in tank tops. I'm not buff enough yet. I just look like a regular ass dude. Hey, that's actually really good. Damn. Erika? We need her in all decks. The regular CS deck, the Eaters deck. Yeah, she gets used. Uh-oh, I'm a little worried. We're at 2 packs left. How is the Masters 2-star waiting room? We wait. We wait, King. Let's see. Again, I'm more realistically hoping for the Jessamon ult, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Stop with the Royal Knights. I don't want y'all. This Cranimon's insane, by the way. Just suspend, don't die, or be removed. Also, something's got to die when I suspend, by the way. So by trying to kill one of the Royal Knights cards, now you force the destruction of one of your own cards as well. That's crazy to me. Oh yeah, this Were Garurumon can evolve into a Garurumon named Digimon. So he's just for CS, huh? I didn't even realize that. That's kind of sad, damn. They're really like archetype blocking a lot of the new sets, it seems. Monodramon. Betamon. Oh man, it's another Sistermon. Nah, we stand them. The new Sistermon Noir, or CL depending on where you are. Check out these guns, by the way. Yeah, look at the Church and Guns, Bandai. Yeah. They looks. Yeah, that's. Wait, they don't look like guns. That's the thing. They just look like giant T's. So it's so weird that they even censored that part. I don't know. That's weird to me. But suspend, deletion, and de-digivolve kind of goes crazy. Not to mention you've got the Sistermon Noir Awakened, or CL Awakened, which goes even harder. Jesus Christ. Jesmon feels so crazy right now. Alright, so this is box 1. Nice and easy. We got a secret rare, which honestly, not bad, all things considered. We also got an Erica. We need the Ericas anyway, so these are probably the 2 biggest ones. The Examon was a nice little touch. Yeah, if we had to rank them, it's probably like that right there. Maybe like that. Like that, yeah. So, Hootie, Erica, Exa, Ryuji, Belpha X. Belpha X I'm not really interested in. Never been a big Belphamon fan, although Cute Boy sleeping into Wake Up Angry is kind of sick. Also, that guy has Rush, doesn't he? It's kind of crazy. They're just starting to put Rush on cards now. Yeah, he has Rush. He just has Rush. So if you have 4 memory, you could just Rush. Although I guess you need Blitz too. Unfortunate. Alright, so first box, not bad. Leave that there, and then box numero dos. Western CL is cuter, but by what metric? Hold on a second. Why is CL cuter? Explain yourself. Now I want to know the reasoning here. What makes CL cuter? Look at her. Look at that. Come on. And she goes bang bang? Nah. Don't know if I believe that. They made her look more innocent. Well, what if I like a mature woman? I guess you don't win on any of those fronts if you're talking about Sistermons. Damn. Where's the mature Sistermon? East, her name is Mastemon. She's the mature Sistermon. Alright, Wormon's not bad, but again, I've already got 4 of each of these guys. But I'm more interested. Hey, this is actually good. Of all the new Time Stranger promo tamers, she seems like the best. Asuna, she gives memory on start of main if you point out a Digimon, but also on play you draw and discard 1, and then if you discarded a 3 Musketeers or a Time Stranger card, you delete a level 3. So not bad. I think of all the new Time Stranger stuff, she seems probably like the best tamer. That's not cute, that's badass. I want a badass woman. 3-6, alright. Rush is my favorite keyword. Now put it on a 2 cost. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten just like a 2 cost. I guess that would be too abusable. I thought at some point they would just go back to like Rookie Rush and just have like really low cost cards that have Rush on them and make them like SRs or something. But I guess if you do that, the card becomes abusable in pretty much any deck. So maybe they can't do that. Maybe you have to have like no tamers on the board, and then like X amount of cards or less in hand, and then it gets Rush. I don't know. Even then, I guess that's pretty abusable. We'll see. Alright, pack numero uno. This one feels... I feel a kindred spirit with this pack right here. I feel like this might be a good one. Let's see. It's got the weight of a good pack. You know what I mean? Went to eat ice cream? Ooh. At 9:30 in the morning? You're a wild man. No master yet, but we got a secret rare in the Digimon, so not all hope is lost. Bancho Leo, more boss stuff. I'm still waiting to make a... Uh-oh. It's him. It's the guy. The problem. Damn. This new Dukemon, or Galamon for you folks with the Western tongues. Whew. Low key, I'd hang on to the undead stuff for January. Noted. All right, I'll keep that in mind. I usually keep 4 of all the stuff, and then after 4 of, I just give the rest away or give it back to the card shop. Well, yeah, I guess keep undead until January, but yeah, right now, rest in peace, purple decks. Ho'omon for Zaxxon, and more Belfa support. 7th. Oh, this is wrong one. My bad. 7th penetration, by the way. We censored Noir, but 7th penetration. What a name. What a name. Yeah, in English, that card is called 7th penetration. And Bandai said that 10 toes down. Pre-release delayed. No, yeah, some folks were saying me that NA got their pre-releases delayed for like a week or so, or 2 weeks. That kind of sad. That kind of sad indeed. But I've seen other folks who just like have unboxed their shit like earlier this week, so I don't know if that was if that's an NA thing or that's like a certain area thing. Hey, what up, Cyberdramon? Not bad. Woo. Have you gotten any big its yet? I have gotten a big it in Hootie. Whoa. That's our big one, but we're hoping for a Jessamon alt art or a Mastimon so we can purchase a small island or 1 Bitcoin. If I traded my Mastimon for a single Bitcoin. Musclemon. He gives piercing? That's not bad. Lady Devimon for the Mastimon cards, and Big Bang Punch. This seems really familiar, doesn't it? I feel like that pack was... like that pattern of cards was one we saw in the first pack. Now it's next Sunday, which is also the weekend of Comic-Con in the city. Woof. Oof. Comic-Con, same weekend. You gotta make some tough decisions. I just have a friend who lives in NY. I should ask him if he's going to Comic-Con. Ask him to grab me some swag. More like 0.01 Bitcoin? No. We're not talking about regular Masty. We're talking 2-star Masty. I want a single Bitcoin for my 2-star Masty. Hey, another Eden. That's good. That's good. Again, we are kind of going in on Eden this set. We'll see. All right. Keep everything nice and orderly. And then I can organize these later today. I've got a dinner with my friends tonight, but then I guess when I get back, I can take a look at it. It's a busy weekend. I've got an event tomorrow afternoon for the not the pre-release, but I guess like the weekend release events where they give away the mural cards, so I can get my Valkyremon Ace. And in the morning before that, I've got to go running around the Imperial Palace with a different fight. Oh man, hey, more Huckmon, thank you. This set didn't have a Savior Huckmon, did it? There's only Huck, Jess, and the sisters, right? There's no Bao Huckmon in this set, I don't think. That was already 6 packs, holy crap. I saw a Japanese tweet that showed they got all 3 Master in 1 carton. Damn, that's kind of incredible. Is that even possible? I guess it is, isn't it? If they take the rare spots, I guess it's possible. Damn. Oh, I also got to see, and this is really cool. You ever wonder what like a card printing factory looks like? Like how do they like print the cards, seal them up? Different Fight did. I think he's gonna have a video coming out on his channel at some point later this year, sometime before the end of the year. But he actually got to visit one of the factories where they showed off the card packs, like making process. It's actually really interesting. It's nothing like I imagined it would be, and like the way that they do it to like randomize cards is kind of cool. He showed me just like some clips of. Let's fucking go. He showed me some clips of. Look at that bad boy right there. Hell yeah. If only you were AA. We'll take a regular art though. I just need Jesmons in general. So, damn, what a good looking guy. I wonder, did they take the card, draw half of it, and then just mirror the other half, and then change the tail on the back? I feel like that might have been the easiest way to do it, right? Maybe change the belt up a little bit as well. Because otherwise, the symmetry is actually really difficult to achieve. Like, super difficult to like, have that be as symmetrical as it is. Boop. Box number 2. That's our first SR. And actually, the first 6 packs, we got no SRs. Ooh, I'm a little worried. Like I was saying, the process for... Before I was so interrupted or rudely interrupted by Jesmon, not AA. The process for, like, putting cards in packs and randomizing is kind of sick. It's not what I imagined. I thought it was just, like, people just, like, here. They, like, have, like, X amount of cards. They just put them in random, like, piles. It's not like that at all. It's completely automated. The way they do it is... Damn! Alright. That's the sec, but can I get the alt art? Can I get the 2-star, please? Damn. Hold on, is that... Let me see. Immediate sleeve. Oh, there's no foiling on this one. There's no like oh, there is. Never mind. It's in the back though. It's really hard to get to. Ho. The actual like body of Mastermon itself has like different like foiling. That's kind of cool. Jesus. I'm telling you, man. Digimon art untouchable. Best card art, and this is like a regular secure or a secret rare. Best card art in any card game, easy. Free. Alright, so with this one we can afford maybe a nice dinner. Wifemon might enjoy that, but like we need to go further beyond. I need the 2-star. More bits. You can't have more than 4 of these, right? It's only the regular little level 3s that you can have up to 50 in a deck, I think. I just love the art of this card. Damn. Digimon is just so sick. As a card, like as a Digimon in general, I'd love me some Digimon. Zaxxon support though. I feel like they need like a little bit more than what they have for Zaxxon right now. Zaxxon seems kind of interesting where you can put cards in your security face up and then you can utilize their own play effects with the Machinedramon whenever he attacks. That's pretty cool, but I want the own play effects to be kind of like a little bit nastier, just a smidge. Ohio, I am 1 box in, or sorry, 1.5 boxes in, literally 1.5. Do God packs happen in Digimon? I only started recently. I don't think we actually have God packs in Digimon, which is kind of strange because Bandai has God packs for I think One Piece, but not Digimon. I could be wrong though. Someone correct me. Basically what I'm telling you is I'm not lucky. If they exist, I've never seen it. Not even once, unfortunately. And I've been opening cards. I usually get like 4 boxes every set. EX or regular set, I get 4 boxes. And they have been beating my ass for the past like 3-4 years at this point. I guess 5 years, yeah. COVID was when I started. Has it really been 5 years? That's pretty wild to think about. Hey, I actually want these. The Takumi Aiba, not for the new deck, but for the old Hootie decks, I think is really good. Just complete, like, defense now. You can have a board, have a stack on board, and to not get entirely just, I don't know, blasted like Team Rocket. You're like, hey, lose 2 sources, and I'm good. I think I'll just stick around, friend. The new Yggdrasil is gonna be a problem. I don't think it's Yggdrasil, man. I think it's all of them. But we'll see. We'll see. Ghost support, a little bit of Monodramon. Oh man, Appmon stuff. Alright, that is the first half of our second box. Not bad so far. We got Jess, which is good because we wanted to see Jess. We got a Masty, and the Takami Aiba is good because we immediately put that in the old CS deck. I still have the old CS deck, and it's almost... No, it's not. It's completely parallel. It's just the level 3s. I thought about saying it was fully blinged out. I was like, wait a second. That deck has SPs, and I'm not balling like that. My homies hate Appmon? Damn. Our channel editor, Seiji, I was talking to him yesterday, and he was like, yeah, I actually tried out the Deusmon deck for the first time. I was like, oh yeah, it's actually kind of cool. Level 4 having retaliation and jamming is sick. Its ability to, like, the deck's ability to, like, trash cards and then gain effects off of them is actually kind of cool. And he was like, yeah, actually, the only reason I played it was because Deus means God in Portuguese, so I have the God deck. I'm like, oh, so that's like your people right there. That's your peoples. You gotta show support for your own folks. But outside of that, yeah, I think I told folks this earlier, but I'm really interested in like mixing and matching some of the new Appmon cards, because I think we're at the point where you can start doing that. Like I said before, there's the new level 5 who you can just link and get Sec +1. So, whoop! Oh, this guy. Actually, speaking of, yeah, it's actually this card right here. Yeah. Damn. I should have said Mastamon. I should have just like made a Mastamon comment, so it'd have been the 2-star. I goofed. Lord Seiji indeed. That's my dude right there. Oh, Hootie starters do actually evolve in the same direction as their evolutions. I think they do, yeah. I don't think there's anything crazy about them. It's like Kabuterimon, Golemon, and I forgot the last one. Pyokomon. They also gave us 2 new CS eggs too. I need to see how the CS, like the old CS deck, will change with some of the new cards. I think that most of the stuff from this set is for like its own CS deck, but maybe we can slot in some of the older stuff too. Ah, Necromon. Damn. I do have a Ghost deck though. I taught a friend how to play the game recently using the Ghost deck, and he's like, this is sick. And I'm like, yeah. And this is just like a drop in the hat for like the different archetypes they have in the game. So, another fan. Oh, you mean the art? I mean, yeah, I mean, Digimon art, you know what it is. Agree to nuke the knight into orbit. I'm not a super hater. It's just, I'm not a Royal Knights player. If you play Royal Knights, more power to you. Oh man, I was playing a game with Bagara Army versus Royal Knights, and I was like, okay, I finally got them to commit their what do you call it? Their Alphamon Oryukin to the board. It's time to take him out. I was like, I can basically just like drop down my Darkness Bagaramon and delete their Oryukin, and basically like they can't do any like dumb shenanigans to like win early, and I get the overflow effect, right? Tell me why the card I chose in their hand was the BT20 Alphamon. And as a result of putting him under the sources, they could just remove a security and not be removed from the board. I was so tight. I wanted to flip the table. Darkness Bagaramon puts a card in their hand underneath the card, and then you can delete any card on the board with a source. and I put the one source card in his deck, the one source card that would save him, and I was so mad. I was like red in the face. I was like, you have got to be shitting me. Like, I get that it works the other way around too. Like, if you hit an ace card in their hand, you can delete a Digimon and get the overflow. But man, when it doesn't work in your favor, I got tight. I was like, come on. He's like, yeah, there's only 2 in the deck, so the fact that you found one of them is pretty incredible. Afterward, I was like, yeah, I think I'll just go home and cry. I'm good. That's the kind of luck that I have. Guy's a magician. He shuffled the cards before I went and chose, and I chose it of my own free will. And was it my own free will? Maybe I was influenced in some way. Maybe he moved it toward my hand. That hurt. That's probably like to date my most painful Bagura game, where I thought I caught the Royal Knights player slipping, and he was like, nah, bro, you're good. You forgot what deck you're playing. This is Royal Knights, son. Protected by Merlin's magic. Hey, speaking of, what up, Seiji? We did get a Mastimon and a Hoodimon. Thanks for asking. Everyone say hello to our wonderful channel editor, Lord Seiji. Decided to do an unboxing, Seiji, so look forward to that. More Appmon support. Jessmon. F. Stop giving me Royal Knights. I don't want these guys. Anybody need Royal Knights cards? I got you. I got the hookup. For the low price of free, you can have all of the Royal Knights cards. With the exception of Jessmon and Gankumon. Hold on a second. With the exception of those guys. Alright. We're at the last 6 packs of box number 2. So far, not that many SRs, actually. Just 2 SRs and a Mastimon. This might be a low roll box, where we only get 3 SRs and a secret. That would be unfortunate. Is this how everybody opens their packs, or is this just a me thing? Am I just, like, destroying the value of my cards when I shake them like this? And if so, what's the better way? How do I make sure all the cards are at the bottom when I cut this open and don't cut any secret rares in half? I do the shake as a ritual. I'm a shaker. The hoodies from another box? Yeah, so the first box was this here. Not bad. Actually pretty good, TBH. Hoodie, Erica, and Examon. We also got the Ryuji and the Belfa X. That was the first box, which is really good. The second box here has been just these 3 here, which is Masti, Jessmon, and Takumi Aiba. We'll see. Hopefully we can get something out of these last 6 packs, though. Let's see here. We'll zoop through these. Masti 2-star, please. Please and thank you. Whoop. Sistermon Training Gym. Nice. Hey, not bad. Alright, this is the guy for the new Cyber Sleuth deck. This is the protagonist of Hacker's Memory, right? I never actually played Hacker's Memory, so you have to correct me if I'm wrong. But let's see. He's a 3 memory setter for 4, which is already good. And by resting him, you can... By resting him and then returning a Hoodie card, a Hoodie Digimon to hand. Wow, just a Hoodie Digimon, huh? You can play down a CS Tamer for free. Okay, so you trade a Digimon for a Tamer. That's actually kind of cool. Not bad, not bad. All right, that's our third SR, so we have to hope that we got one more SR within these last 5 packs. Here we go. Jessmon, probably the best, probably the SR in the box, right? We're hoping it's the alt art. That's our chase. Jessmon alt art is our guy. Hope. Lopmon. Little Edda Magic. Eliza. Oh, Doskaimon. Or Doskomon. I like the art for some of these guys. This would look fantastic foiled, TBH. And Hootie Loop support. Hee or Hootie OTK. You're not really looping. It's more just like you die in a turn. Folks will be happy about that on Twitter. You don't have to use the forbidden phrase loop in the thumbnail. I could just say OTK. You just die. Isn't that better than getting looped? It's killing you without the extra steps. Tintomon and ooh, okay, we got the SR. I don't know if I need the Vespa, the Tiger Vespa, but I do like Royal Base, so maybe we hold on to that for Royal Base. I looked at the Royal Base, the Zaxxon stuff. I don't care for Tiger Vespa and Zaxxon, although I guess it is kind of useful. But yeah, I'm mostly interested in Royal Base for this guy. Not bad, not bad. All right, 3 packs left. I think we might be cooked on this box. The 6 traits. Does he have 6 traits? Holy shit. Cyborg, X Antibody, Royal Base, Zaxxon, and CS. 5 traits, but we take that. We take that. Holy crap. Kind of spooky. They're running out of space, y'all. What are they going to do? Double line on the traits from now on? Alright, ghosts. More bees? Is that what you're telling me? I need more bees in my life? Good, good, good. We needed the Legion and... oof, Violet. Huh. Alright, 2 packs left. I think this box might be over, y'all. This might be it. Pyoko. Something else that I always kind of like to do whenever I'm going through the boxes is to see how many of each color there are in a set. There's an ungodly small amount of yellow, which is kind of surprising because yellow really hasn't gotten much in the past couple sets, have they? It feels like in the past it was the purple card game, and recently I could probably see that it's the red card game. But I guess in the past it was also yellow too. Like yellow purple was kind of nasty. I remember those days. Good old Lord Knight. That guy was incredible when he came out. And then I held on to those SRs in hopes that they would release more Knights. They've never done it. I'm so surprised. They've been really stingy with the Knight cards since that old Lord Knight. That was a fun deck. Kind of busted, but it was pretty fun. Alright, Gekomon here. Last pack, by the way. Sangorumon. Whoop. Whoever this guy is. Oh, more bees. Also, Insectoid. Is he really Insectoid? Where is that at? Oh, yeah. Also, oh, you're right. Damn, he is 6. I just realized. Damn, he is 6 traits. Fuck. Oh. Alright, so bee support. Not so much Legion. Although, I guess... yeah, they're real stingy with these Legions and Edens, eh? I feel like I've gotten only one of each per box. Huh. Are they all uncommons? Or higher? I know bit's a common, but I've only gotten 1 for each box, I think. Or is it 2? Yeah, it's only been 2 in each box. That's kind of surprising. Yellow was always dual color. Yeah, I guess it's been that way for a while, hasn't it? Yellow's always been paired with something else. Alright. Ooh. Let me see. We're at 1 hour in. I don't want to dawdle because I've still got to go for a walk before I start to organize everything. So we're gonna speed run these last 2 boxes. We got through 1 box in like 30 minutes. Let's see if we can cut those numbers down. So, all right, box number 3. I guess we'll move these up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm back. Chat was broken for a bit for some reason. Oh, that's weird. I know YouTube had a couple of problems earlier this week. They were down for like most of an evening, right? Like 2 days ago or yesterday. Hey, not bad. We got the Ghostmon alt art. And, ooh, Hiroko. She's just like me, a budding streamer. Although I think my channel's a little bit bigger than Hiroko's. because in the game they mentioned she's almost got 10,000 subscribers. I'm in there. I'm beating fictional characters by a hair's breadth. What was the last like really good yellow deck? Like only yellow. Do we count Venusmon? You could play castanets with these things, you know? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna streamline the process. That's the first 6. Here's the second. Oh, hold on, let me not cut my cards in half. Do you have enough money to make an anime like Hiroko? Damn, hold on a second. I didn't know about all that. How much is YouTube paying out in the Digimon Time Stranger game? I need those pay rates. What's the revenue for ads look like in that? Hold on. I'm just trying to pay my freaking editor. Alright. So we're gonna just pre-cut everything and then we can just go through the openings. So yellow armors was the last I can think of. Was that pure yellow though? I'm talking like pure yellow deck. Although I guess at this point most decks aren't pure, but so we'll say mostly yellow deck. Damn. Hiroko made an anime? God damn. Also spoilers by the way. Is that true? Angels? Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Sakuyamon was definitely a thing, yeah. Wow. How quickly we forget. Yeah, minus Voldemort, she's mostly yellow, yeah. Yeah, I guess it was Sakuyamon, and then before that it was Angels, yeah. Although, with the promo, what is it, Ragwellmon? Ragyo? The yellow-green one, the green promo Great Angel, I guess they can also do Valderarm as well. Didn't want to think about that, but now that you put it into my head, I can't unhear it. Alright, so we're all pre-cut. Let's get to it. Actually, not a spoiler, it's the game's opening anime. Wait, Hiroko made that? What? Damn, she's kind of nice with it. Who is Hiroko's editor? Hold on a second. Is she editing those herself? Who? All right, so this is our ghost pack. This is the box with the 2-star master. I sure as hell hope so. Look, if it's just an alt art Jesmon, we'll take that. I'm not greedy, you know. I'm a guy who like lives within his means. And oh man, Justimon's not bad, but you know, not Jesmon. Wrong J Digimon. You don't find out who made the anime until a lot later. All right, never mind. Never mind. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. I'm only about 15, 16 hours into the game. Oh, sorry, 18 or 19 at this point. I just finished up the Aqua area, so what a sad story, by the way. Whoa, spoilers. It's more bees. All I get are bugs. Also, speaking of bugs, has anybody tried out the what do you call it? Trying to put Hoodimon in just like insect deck? Is that a thing? Can we do that? She is an insect. She doesn't have like the suspend and not become affected by effects thing, but still, she's got the trait. How many Gallantmons so far? Too many. I think I've only pulled one, and I think that's too many. Nice, that's good though. Sistermon is good. We take those. The appropriate for all regions Blanc. Just got into Digimon recently, and a friend gave me the Discord channel. Hope you get the master. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, enjoy the Discord channel. A lot of really cool folks are in there, and I think that this weekend, I think even right now, we might be having a Digimon event. So I think that it might be tough to get some of the BT23 stuff in there, but this weekend I know we're having some events. So if even if you don't have BT23 stuff, feel free to hop in and play some games. It's a lot of fun. All right. Hey, another KSK. All right, that's our first SR for the box. Let's get him in there. And this is the 6th pack, so we're like 1/4 of the way through. A fellow Jess enjoyer. Well, I'm a big Jess fan. I've always been a big Jess fan. I just like, you know, protagonist-ass decks. That's really what it is. It's so vanilla, but they're kind of fun. And I mean, I like the Agumon. I like the Greymon. I'm a Greymon gamer, even when he was the most hated deck in the game. I'll tell you what I don't enjoy though. Craniumon. I can't hate too much because Craniumon lovers haven't really gotten a ton of support, and I knew what it was like to not have support when I was really hoping for like an insect deck. Because at one point there were like 3 Tintomon in the game, and Agumon had more than 40 different iterations, and I was like, hold on a second now. Something ain't right. There's 40 Agumons and less than 5 Tintomons. Wait a second. I'm on to you, Bandai. Mastamon in the next booster incoming. Then I gotta wear the Mastamon cosplay. You don't want to see me in Mastamon cosplay. I'm too cute. I had some folks consider like having to like make some huge considerations in life. Hey, Sistermon, take that. You're like, wait a second. You're kind of cute. Wait a second. Just join any Mastamon yet? We got 1 regular Mastamon, but we're hoping for the 2-star so we can solve world hunger. Oh, wait a second. That's not how colors work. Big Bang Punch. Some Eagles. Betamon. Oh, no. For folks asking what the Galamon counter's at, I think we're at 3. 2 or 3 at this point. Let me see. Enough to be feared, basically. Yeah, 2. Oh, yeah, only 2. We didn't get any Galamons in the first box, I just realized. We've only gotten 2 out of 3 boxes. Whoa. That's kind of weird. Oh, I have to... Wait, hold on. I gotta... No. We do the Mastamon cosplay if we pull Mastamon SP or a 2-star. There's 3 Mastamons in the set, right? There's the regular, there's the alt art, and then there is the 2-star, right? Like the ghost rare. I think my local card shop opened something like 50 cartons, and they got 2 Mastamons, which is pretty incredible. Hold on. I'm getting all the buff dudes. I can't complain about this. I'm all about the buff dudes. Someone please clip that out of context. Tank Top Ryuji. A One Punch Man character. On Kilo. Justimon needs a good mode change deck. I mean, he does what he does pretty well right now, right? 7th penetration. They're telling me Tank Top Man is good. I think just because Justimon doesn't have a huge card pool, he just is good anyway in Justimon. Like, even if you're not running... Well, sorry, even if you just use, like, the regular Justimon support, like, from his pool, you have to use mostly CS cards anyway, so... Yeah, Ryuji's just good regardless, I guess. Sango... What is this guy called in English? Is it, like, Sango Loopmon or something like that? Sangorumon in Japanese. There's no P in there at all. But I think I swear to God I've seen the P somewhere. Speaking of Justimon. Sango Loopmon. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. I think I almost evolved one of my Dracmon into him in Time Stranger. But I was like, nah. I'm good. Hoodiemon. I forgot what I evolved into instead, though. Volcanopom. Hell yeah. And oh man, so that was actually halfway through the box. Uh-oh. Low roll box incoming. We're halfway through and we only got two buff fellas. Guess we can't really call K-Skate buff, but you get the idea. Alright, let's take a look at the next 6 here. Nobody talking about the new Dark Animal cards. They're OP, TBH. Yeah, I took a look at some of the cards. The new Grand Dracmon with the Matadormon and Inheritance and being able to play level 4s is kind of spooky. The fact that Dark Animal Engine gets access to this is like, uh-oh. What crime can they do now? Big hits are backloaded? That's what I'm trying to hear. Alright, I wish that some cards that weren't foiled were foiled. Like the Phantomon, I actually really like him. Speaking of foiled though, more Examon support. Am I a Royal Knights player? No, I'm just an Examon player. I forget who, a guy visited from Australia a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month ago now. He was like, yeah, I don't have any cards with me, but if you have a deck you want to like bring, I'll just use that. I'm like, yeah, sure. I have pretty much anything you can make or you'd want. So just let me know what deck you want me to bring. I'll try to bring it. And he said Examon. And I realized that I don't have any promo Dracmon. So like Examon's like the one deck I can't make right now. I felt so bad because I just brought Omnimon instead. I'm like, it's kind of like Examon, but not. He was like, yeah, it's good enough. The new Examon is cracked as all hell. Suspend 5 things, by the way. Just casually suspend 5. As far as like the Royal Knights deck is concerned, he's worthy of being a 15 cost. That felt fair. It's like, all right, for 15 you can suspend everything I have. I get that. No Dullaha yet? No Dullaha. My packs hate ghosts apparently. It's all been CS stuff. They're really hoeing me. Exa with Alphamon would smash? Is that true? Are you saying that you would smash Examon with Alphamon? Is this like a menage a trois sort of thing? Is that? I mean, hey, look, to each their own. Like, if you're down with dragons and knights, I mean, that's your thing, you know? Who am I to hate? I'm not gonna kink shame you here. Like what you like, man. Yo, that rumbling you just heard, I hope my mic caught it. That was my stomach. I'm starving, by the way. Wake up, shower, go to card shop, come home, immediately open packs. Edamon, little Lopmon magic here. I was a little underwhelmed by some of the new Lopmon and Antilamon support. I was hoping they would have gotten a little bit, something a little bit extra, but they're keeping them down for now. I think it's been a while since we've got some really good, what do you call it, Terriermon support. I feel like Sakuyamon and Growlmon have been really good recently, or Gallantmon, but Terriermon and Lopmon have kind of been left in the dust, you know. Eat the cardboard. Oh no, I'm not that hungry. At least salt it, you know? Though I will say, I think it's intentional. They perfume the packs, right? Am I tripping? Is that a thing? Packs just have like that really, I don't know, is that like just from the factory, or do they have that, they like intentionally put that smell in the packs to have people open more packs? I feel like they're perfumed. I could be wrong though. But packs have that, like, that really distinct smell when you open them. You know what I'm talking about? Please vindicate me so I don't feel crazy. In general, Digimon Tamers seems to be underrepresented. I mean, Sakuyamon and Growlmon got all the support they needed, but Terriermon seems a little less. This is the 18th pack, so we are about 3/4 of the way as of finishing this. Oh my god, trying to get this open is hell. I guess I didn't cut it too cleanly. We'll see here. Terry gets like no love because they can't pick between Gargomon and Rapidmon top end. Oh, I mean, Rapidmon used to be a top end. That's for damn sure. That card used to be a menace. Skipping levels. Criming. Oh, man. L. I'm not gonna lie. The foiling looks crazy good, but L. Oh. Who blessed this pack? It's your fault. Alt-Art K. Man. That's like the Alt-Art Jimmy Kin. Can you guys see the foiling here? Hold on. The foiling is kind of sick because it looks like shards of glass. But damn. Not K, just L. Alright, last 6 packs for this box. This might be a dud of a box. All Tamers. Oops, all Tamers. Hey, you leave Jimmy Kin alone. I pulled an Alt-Art Jimmy Kin. I can't hate too much. Sold him immediately for like $3. So, there's that. But yeah, you know, I also pulled an SP Ami. And that was a great day. Greymon support. Oh, wait, that's blue. Chatters are saying K with Dark Animal low end might go kind of hard. Is that the truth? Is the Dark Animal deck actually going to play Tamers now? Is that a thing? Pulled Alt-Art Mastamon. I'm happy. Someone shoot that guy. How dare you come in here happy? This is a sad boy stream until we pull at least an Alt-Art Jesmon. Oof. Yeah. Oh no, 3-4 packs left. I can get a double hit in the box, right? Cope. Sitting on 7 Jimmy Kin alts for the day he gets in the spot. Damn. That's an investment. He's like, they're pumping the numbers on the other decks. Jimmy Kin's the real winner. Hey! Okay, not entirely a dud of a box. Dullahamon is a huge dub. I love this guy. Just the concept of like a headless rider Digimon is kind of sick to me. Boop. And his head is the mace? Come on, man. They were really cooking with the designs. In English too? Okay, never mind. I'm not interested then. I can't use those cards here. Oh no, did I mess up cutting the pack? Oh no, hold on. We gotta... Alright, we gotta do surgery now. We've gotta undo the back of the dress. And then get it out. There we go. It's a life lesson right there. Puchimera. Suspend some stuff. Don't unsuspend. Okay. Looking like the ghost box. Last 2. Okay. You know what? Sometimes you can't be so surgical. Get out of there. Hold on. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. I guess we might be out of luck on this boss, because that's 5. That's 4 SRs and 1 Alt-Art. Alright. Potential chance for a secret rare? Potential? Ede, Golem. Nope. Dynus. Alright, last pack, and then we can move on to our final box. Ghost is better with the set? For sure. Yeah, I didn't even cut through these cleanly. You can still see the top of the pack there. Oops. All right, hold on. Scalpel. Scalpel. There we go. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Did I not cut it cleanly enough? Oh, no. I've ruined it. I've ruined my Alt-Art Jesmon. I've ruined it. Blackware Garuru. Wasp. Mono. How dare you? How dare you show your face around these parts again? and Matador. All right. I want Hootie in Time Stranger and Metal Gray X Antibody for Ultras mode. Love that damn Gauss gun. Oof. I would love another Metal Greymon X Antibody TBH. The last Ultras mode we got was really good, but another X Antibody would go kind of dummy crazy. Would go kind of crazy. Are your boxes looking bleak or are we up? The first two boxes were good. This last box I just did, unfortunate. But we have one more. Revelation of Light became Revelation of Light became like the. So after our Royal Knights got their purge hit, they opted to go. A lot of decks opted to go in the direction of the Kari Tamer and Royal or Revelation of Light as a way to really help control out the board. It's also just a really nice, easy way to just get rid of your opponent's floodgates. And for the cost it has, like it's, I mean, kind of good. It's better than running like a Marcus, which is like 1-3K only. If you got the Kari set up, whenever you would recover anyway, thanks to some of the yellow cards in the deck, like Gallantmons, or I think the Alphamon does it too, you just get memory off of that. So it's another reduction on top of Cool Boy and the Yggdrasil. Alright, last box topper here. It's gonna be, ooh, good looking Tintamon here. And for the Time Stranger card, it's gonna be Mercurymon. Alright, dang, did we get no? We got no Minervamons. That's unfortunate. Damn, hitting the Asuna was good, but no Minervamons hurt. You open one case? No, I open 4 boxes. I typically get 4 boxes every set, and then I just buy everything else after that. So that's my way of supporting my local card shop. I get 4 boxes, and then we just go in. I'm not a case. I don't have the attention span to open a case. If that makes sense. I can't do that. I'd be like, man, I'm tired. Alright, so 6 and 6. I've already pre-ordered 4 boxes of EX11. Damn, how fast can you order them? No Jesmon token. Unfortunate, but I have my own really good Jesmon tokens that I would probably use anyway. But, you know, having the official ones would be nice, but the ones that I had made are actually fantastic. So, not seeing those is not too big of a detriment to me. Whoa. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. What shops do you usually buy cards from? I used to go to Shaka Shaka. They're like right down the road from me. The shop owner is really nice. He's really kind. He's a great guy. So I'm always happy to support my local card shop. Sometimes they hook me up. They're like, hey, like actually it came to like 3,500 yen, but actually just give us 3,000 will be good. I don't want the change, you know. So, yeah, they're good people. My locals are super chill. Yeah, I mean, I'm the kind of guy who's like, all right, find one place and then commit, because like the relationship you build is also has value. I think a lot of people don't recognize that. At least like good shops will reward, I think, like constant business. So yeah. I sell all my stuff there. I buy all my stuff from there. And yeah, they're good people, so I'm happy to support them, you know. Feels like, you know, when you have like a friend or a family member who opens a business and you're like, yeah, I'll support you, man. Yeah, sure. Because we're homies, right? And they have stuff I also want, so I'll do that. It's the friends we find along the way. True. People don't believe that, but it's true. I have drawn the smiley face symbol on my hand with the shop owner. getting kind of toasty up in here. Hold up. I thought it was supposed to be cool today. What happened? Summer's over, Tokyo. Stop it. Okay. That's all the... We pre-cut all the packs. Let's get to opening. Alright. Say a small prayer for this last box, y'all. This is our last chance to get our 2-star master. Alright, this is for 6. Here we go. Pray to Yig? Not Yig. Come on, anybody but Yggdrasil. I feel like that's praying in the opposite direction. Sangolu. Garuru. Alright. We didn't start off with a bang. That means we'll end with a bang. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Can we see the pulls? They're in the top left. I'll show them afterward when I'll finish up with the box. Alright. Whale. Eliza. Funby Lop. Gotsu and... Oh, man. See, this is what happens when you pray to Yggdrasil. You get these guys. Nobody wants these guys. Not true. They're actually probably pretty busted. Good morning, Davis. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Justy for the set. And man, the Justy CS engine plus BT10 critical arm is kind of snasty. I don't doubt that at all. Justy was already kind of snasty before this set, and them getting more support, even though Ryuji is CS locked, still really good. All right, okay, I'll take an Erica. That's fine. I actually need her, so. That's our first SR, pack number 2 or pack number 3? Yeah, pack number 3. All right. Let's just hope for no low rolls and it's like only 3 SRs in the box. Please. I need a 4 hit plus an alt art. Ghost in. Muscle up. Doska, and I think this is only the 3rd Shakomon I've pulled and 4 boxes. Damn, they're really stringent with those numbers, eh, Bandai? What up? Yeah, I was telling folks earlier, of the Liberator decks, outside of Zafagamon, Elizamon's the one I'm most interested in. I think Medusamon's really cool. I think it's also nice that they had that time period where they had the different alt arts depending on the different region you played the game, and Medusa was one of those. Speaking of Liberator. I thought that was a really good idea. I also bought an alt art for Galacticmon, or Ragnamon in Japanese. I just like the way that card looks. It's just, there's something about, you know, a giant satellite that with a cannon strapped to it, that's just really cool to me. Legion, all right. And speaking of Justy, for the Justy CS enjoyers out there, that was first 6. Oh God, I'm worried. Master, my wife, where are you? Cannon. Lila? Does she actually give some good support to plants? I wonder. Plants Fairies was the thing we haven't really seen in a minute, but they'd be getting cards bit by bit, it seems like. They kind of hose the Ian alts. I think they try to get it from different perspectives. I think that Tanami Kanji is really hard to beat. So, I mean, it's just I guess it's just the artist you get. Ugh. I think they also try to get artists who were like more indicative of like that region style as well. So Tanami Kanji was like really clean, like anime-esque artwork. Whereas the other ones were like more indicative of like the West. I really should read this card. Hey, what up, Sister Mom? Have I gotten 4 of each? I feel like I haven't. Is this going to be one of those boxes where you get 4 boxes, you don't get at least one of all the rare and unders? Or rare and lowers? Eater Bits. Little Wormmon action in the mix. Shidramon. No! I don't want Royal Knights. Please. Please. Yeah, Sasai cards are also really good. I really like Sasai's use of light and shading. His shading is like really, really good, like shadows. Edamon. I wish there was like more info on the actual artists themselves. It's like the most you get is like their Twitter, and that's about it. All right, you know what? Maybe this is a good box. We might be in a good spot here, folks. More Jesmon. Yes, now make it an alt art. And we nut. I'm standing on liking the EM Medusa. You should. I mean, like, it's only in your region they can have that. You gotta support your people. Also, I think it'd be cool if they got more English artists to also do card art as well. I feel like that's like an untapped potential for... Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Looking real familiar, this box. That's already 3 SRs? Oh, no. That's the first half of the box. That means we have maybe 1 SR and a secret or an alt art left. I'm worried. Nope. Oh, wait, no, there's a pack here. Hold on. JK. I thought that was the first half of the box, but no, we have one last pack for the second half. Volcanopalm. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is it Volcanopalm or Volcanapalm or Volcanapalm? Just give me English. I barely speak one language. Come on, Bandai. Don't make me try to speak another. Agree on more artist exchanges? Absolutely. Huemon. Like in Japanese, it doesn't really come through in the translations of Time Stranger, but Huemon just like says "way" at the end of every sentence he says. He's got like that weird like speech pattern. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Second half of the box. Potential only 1 SR, 1 secret, or alt art. And we gotta pray it's not a K. If it's a K, we flip the table. Bird, Lady Debbie. Good, good, good. 7th penetration. That's a crazy... crazy name, by the way. Alright. Gallon is killing the Guillemot engine? Good. Everything leads to Gallant. You want to beat Gallant? You gotta play Gallant, bro. If you want to play Gallant, you gotta beat Gallant. Oh no, Cyber. We are on pack number 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15? Pack number 15? I think so. Please. Masty or Jesmon. I'm not too proud to beg. Sick artwork. I still love this Yugioh. Alright, Appmon. Help. Help. If you flip the table, you gotta reorganize your cards. That's true. I am OCD when it comes to the organization of my cards, so you're 100% correct. But I'll still do it on principle. Alright, here we go. 18th pack. Mono. Drock. Hirori. Oh man. I was like, I feel like this could be the altar. I saw the red, I was like, nope. Alright, here we go. We're guaranteed at least one other hit at minimum. There's a chance for 2, but we're down to 6 packs left. So we live and die by these 6 packs here. Let's see it. Oh boy, I'm worried. Bird. Digivolve 4, by the way. Alright. Mugen and... Ganku. Alright. 5 packs left. Oh no. They buy singles at local. Yeah. You can buy singles. People typically line up in the morning to get like single alt arts and SPs and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely a thing. Okay. 5 packs remain. Edamon, Elizamon. Oh no. Go away, Yggdrasil. 4 packs remain. Now, there was one time where in the last pack of the EX1 set, I pulled an alt art Machine Dramon. And at that time, my friend Obama, who was at the studio with me doing the pack opening, he was talking so much shit. He was like, East, you're not going to pull anything good. This pack was a bust. You wasted your money. And I pulled the alt art Machine Dramon. I told him to suck my dick. So I'm hoping that hater energy is coming through here so I can pull the alt art in the last pack. What up, Digipanda? Howdy. Thank you, man. The first 2 boxes were good. The third box was a dud. Whoops. And this last box is looking kind of scary. Obama, like the fighting game guy? Yeah, Obama. I'm actually probably gonna see him tonight. We're gonna have dinner. Good friend of mine. Good guy. All right. I think he just posted up his charity bicycle stream that he did when he was like riding through all of Japan for like those 2 weeks. So if you're interested, take a look at that. He raised like 30K for St. Jude's charity by riding through Japan, and he had the nastiest tan. He wore a jacket, but he rolled the sleeves up to like here on his arm. So here and down was super brown, and then here and up was like crazy different shade. He was definitely two-tone. Got the connections. I'm a handshaker. All right. Oh no, KSK, please. Or sorry, Takumi, not KSK, JK. Oh no, there's a potential that was the last hit in this box. Right? No, there's got to be something else. Wait a second. No. That's a lie. I just lied. These are 4 SRs. So in these last 2 packs, there's got to be something. Hold on a second. Wait a moment. All right. 2 packs remain. In one of these is a secret or alt art. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. Hold on. You know what? Left or right? Which one is it in? Left or right? Put it in the chat. Which one are we opening first? Left or right? Damn, the lefters really strong. YouTube lefters. Left last. Right is always right. Hold on. Right helps you win this fight. Oh, I don't know. I think the lefters have. Hold on. We'll save the left pack for last because this is the one it's in. Let's open the right pack first then. Don't block. Hold right. Hold on. I'm 2P side. Wait a second. All right. This one's gonna be hard to open, I think. Let me just do a little snip. There we go. That should be good. All right, here we go. I'm so worried. Okay. It's in one of these 2 packs. Ghost. Gecko. Sangoloop. Rose and... Oh, right. The writers, y'all were wrong. I'm so sorry. Here we go. It's here. This is it. The left pack was the right one. Open up. All right, here we go. Last, it's got to be in here. It's got to be the one. 2-star incoming. Let's see it. Pyoko. I'm so worried. Can a fella get... Okay, here we go. Can a fella get an alt art master? Son of a bitch! Alt art Poseidon. L. Son of a bitch. I felt that. I felt it on my bones. I was like, this is it. Damn. Unfort. I guess this is, you know, I used up all my luck in the last set. I pulled that SP Ami and they were like, that's it for like the next 2 years. You're good, East. You gotta hold that. Damn. It wasn't good clumping, it was bad clumping. The first 2 boxes were good. The last 2 boxes, yeah. I mean, the tamers are alright, but damn. Who trying to buy this Poseidon for the price of a 2-star Mastamon? Let me know in the chat. Time to get 4 more boxes. You got me fucked up, brother. L for left. True and real. Right is tight on Friday night? Nope. Everything is pain. Yeah, the chases aren't guaranteed in the case. Yeah, I told folks, my local car shop opened, I think, 50 cartons or 50 cases, and they got 2 Mastamon. So, it be like that sometimes. It be like that. Damn. That's painful. In this year, in 5 boxes, I got Xmon SP, 2 Quartzmon SPs, and 3... Jesus Christ. Wait, was there an Xmon XP SP in this set? Oh, you meant the one earlier in BT20. Damn. Tiny violin time? Hell no, bro. Bring out the cello. Why are we using a small violin, bro? Use a big one. Oof. Alright, so we'll do a recap really quickly for all the folks out there. We got the first box. Let's go reverse order. Ooh. First box, we got the actual secret rare Hoodimon. Like, great start. Got the Erica along with her. Examon, not bad. Tank Top Ryuji. And 7th Penetration Enjoyer Belfa X. Next box, all the boxes were 5 hits, which is good. So we got no low rolls, I suppose. Tiger Vespa. Keisuke. Young Keisuke. We got the Mastamon secret rare, which is nice. A Jesmon, thank God. And then 1 Takumi Aiba. Again, I liked everything in this box because I typically can use most of this stuff. The Aiba I can use in the previous CS deck, which I actually want to do. Jesmon's good. Mastamon is just Mastamon. Keisuke is also good in the new CS deck. And then Tiger Vespamon probably just good in Royal Base. And we stand the bees here. The third box, though. The standout was probably the Dullahamon. He looks great. Just cool guy. Really great design as well, in my opinion. L. Another Examon. Another Tank Top Ryuji. And then another Keisuke. And the final box, as you saw. Another Takumi, which I will take. Tiger Vespa's okay. Jesmon's alright. Erica is good, but the Altar Poseidon hurt. That was pain. I was so hyped for that. I was like, what could it be? It's got to be like a Jesmon or a Mastamon or something. And it was like, come on, man. He basically just looks like Zvigamon with a bigger body. Just look at the head, man. He's just Zvigamon with a bigger head or bigger body. Yeah. Oof, unfortunate. Unfortunate. My wishes for the Alt-Art Jesmon have gone unanswered. I cry. Didn't open any AAKs? Must be nice. Must be nice. If only. Well, that means I've got a bunch of cards to sell. Let's see how much they want for the Altar Poseidon. It's probably not more than like $3. Unfortunate. Alright, folks. Well, it's been about 2 hours. We've opened 4 boxes. We are going to now go drown our sorrows in a morning walk and some breakfast. I think I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully your pulls are much better than mine. I don't know. I feel like it would be hard to have worse pulls than mine. But, again, the first 2 boxes were great. But, yeah. Alright, folks, I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy your BT23 box openings if you have them this week. If you're a little bit delayed, then hold on a little bit longer, and next week, hopefully your time will come. See, what they're doing is, in all of the early boxes, they're just putting all the low rare stuff, and then the boxes for next week will be all the high rarity. So, yeah. Yeah, time for me to get out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had fun. And oh yeah, for folks who don't know, in my Discord this weekend, we're doing fight nights. So if you want to just play some Digimon online with some really cool folks, we're doing those. One I think is happening actually right now for the Asia and North American time zone, and then the Europe and Asia time zone fight night will be happening I think a little bit later this evening. So like 12 to 12 hours, something like that. Double check. Just pop into the Discord. There's a link in the description below to get there, and just take a look at the events we're having. And yeah, if you do hop in, hope you have a great time. Some really, really cool folks there. All right, for real, I'm gonna get out of here. Meta report goes up tonight. I'll see you next time.